Hello and welcome to another video of mine. As you can see, I already have better lighting than I did in my other videos because this is recorded on my iPhone 7, not on my computer, and all my lights are on in my room and not like one lamp on, so that's good. But in this video, I will be showing you guys everything that I missed in like my other two videos that I did, and new things that I have gotten recently because those two videos, even though I put them up I think yesterday, last night, sometime around there. Even though I put them up last night, I actually made those like months ago, and yeah, so I just never got around to uploading them. So first I'm going to start out with just this cassette recorder here. For some reason, the record button won't even push down. I don't know if it's broken or something. I put new batteries in it. I tried to get it to like play one of my records, but it wouldn't work for some reason, and it won't, like, you have to like dump it to eject the thing. Don't know why it's like that. I got it for $5, so I'm really hoping that if I put like one of those plain cassette tapes in there, or either that or do the thing where you record a mixtape over like one of the cassette tapes you already have, because one of my friends told me about that. I didn't know you could do that until recently, but yeah, I may try to do that. What's really cool is this thing has a microphone at the top of it. You can like hold it up against a like a speaker or something, and it record what you want on there. And I apologize for my glasses, like if I'm getting like a glare from something in my glasses, because I don't usually wear my glasses while filming or taking pictures of any kind or anything like that, just because the glare is awful. And it's late right now, so I had to take out my contacts because they were like burning my eyes off. So, because I've had those in since 6 a.m. So I got up at 6 a.m. this morning, and I went to bed last night at 4, and I passed out asleep in the hospital bed beside my grandfather for 3 hours, and then I just had to take out the contacts because I slept so in them. Okay, sorry. I'm kind of babbling on about stuff that you guys probably don't even know. If you guys don't follow me on my Instagram, you probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about with my whole grandfather and everything. If you want to know, let me know and I'll tell you. But yeah, these are the ones that I mentioned in my other video that I said I was going to show you, but I never got around to it. This one is Loverboy, loving every minute of it. I got this one from AAA Treasures that I was telling you guys about. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like 50 cents, 25 cents. It's in great condition, as you can see. It has Lovin' Every Minute of it and Bullet in the Chamber. I don't know what Bullet in the Chamber is, but I know what Lovin' Every Minute of it is, and I really love that song. I've got my mother's taste in music when it comes to rock like that. And I've got Blondie, The Tide is High. And I think that's all that's on this one. Tide is High. No, Susie and Jeffrey. I don't know what that song is. I only know Blondie's like greatest hits, like Call Me and Hanging on the Telephone. I used to love to play Hanging on the Telephone. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was an app that you could get on like one of the first iPhones ever. I don't know if you can still get it, but it was the old Rock Band where you did the holding things down and stuff. Yeah, I used to like to play Hanging on the Telephone on that one. Anyways, I also have, yeah, The Human League, Don't You Want Me? And The Human League Seconds. I think that's what's on these sides. Human League Seconds, Don't You Want Me? Yeah. This also is in great condition. Hardly any of these are scratched, but I can get over a few scratches, because all it does is like skip a little bit in the song. I can get over that if I want to listen to the song, you know. Oh, okay. These are really scary because they're old. They still have their old packaging and everything, and it makes me really scared to like touch them and stuff because I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna break them? You know. All right, this is REM, Strange Currencies, and Strange Currencies. I think that's the only one that's on here. Yeah, it's the same song on both sides. But my dad's a huge fan of REM. I always liked Losing My Religion. And I can't think of any other songs by them right now, but if I heard it, I'd know it. It's the End of the World as We Know It. That's one that I like. Yeah. This one is Iko Iko by the Dixie Cups. You can tell that this is really old, like with the whatever that's called. I don't know what the middle of it's called. If you guys know, let me know, please. But yeah. So I'm gonna get you Yet and Iko Iko by the Dixie Cups. Got this. I got all of these, I think. Yeah, I got, hang on. I'm gonna check and make sure this fact is correct before I say it. I got all but one of these from AAA Treasures here. And I'm not sponsoring them or anything. They probably don't even know my channel exists. But I go there with my dad all the time. And I'm thinking about getting a job there whenever I'm old enough to get a job. And I would love to do that. So if you guys are looking for a record shop to come and visit, well, it's not a record shop. It's just like an old vintage store. And they sell vintage gaming. They sell old games. They sell Pokemon cards from a long time ago. They sell old comics. They sell action figures. Just everything you could think of that's vintage. Vintage shoes, vintage clothes. I've seen a few leather jackets there that I want. They just have everything vintage that you could possibly want. So I'm probably going to get a job there at some point. So come visit there if you're ever in Tennessee, and I will let you know where they're located. Okay, this is Toto. This is Toto. I Won't Hold You Back and Afraid of Love. See, that was a little dusty, but see, also in great condition, super shiny. I haven't played hardly any of these. I like to keep them because I know the songs, and like there's certain moods that I get where I'm like, I want to listen to Toto. And yeah. Alrighty. This is One More Night and The Man with the Horn by Phil Collins. I was happy to find this. I'm a huge fan of Phil Collins. I love his voice. I haven't seen him live, but I've seen performances of him live, like on the MTV I Want My 80s stuff, and I've just looked him up on YouTube live, and he sounds great live. Like, there are hardly any, like, vocalists that sound as great as they do, like, in the studio live, and he's one of those great vocalists. It's like that. This is another one, Bites the Dust by Queen, and Don't Try Suicide by Queen. I don't know Don't Try Suicide. I've heard of that before. Don't know what it is, though. So, I wonder if you guys wonder what's playing on my radio right now. I think it was my first video. No, it's my second video that I did about my CDs. How I said I had the Depeche Mode one that had the white rose on the front of it. That's what's playing. I'll leave the description in the description box below what songs are going to be in this video, because I don't want to get copyrighted. I got copyrighted for my cover that I did, which is deleted now. So if you guys want to see it, comment down below. I deleted it because I thought it was awful. It's just what I thought. So if you guys want to see it, let me know. I may repost it. I don't know. But this is Men at Work, Who Can It Be Now, and Anyone for Tennis. I don't know what Anyone for Tennis is. That must be one of their, like, not least popular, but less popular. This is Don't Stop the World, Can't Stop the World, and We Got the Beat by the Go-Go's. This is such a pretty case. I don't know why I find it pretty, but I do. I don't know. It's probably really old. There's no telling how old these are. And I always want to know where they came from. Like, who listened to these? I knocked those off. I feel like I'm always knocking something over in these videos. But anyways, I wonder where all of these, like, originally came from. Like, I wonder whose music I'm buying and who used to listen to these back a long time ago. But whoever it was had amazing taste in music. I'll tell them that. Okay, this is Lodi and Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival. I'm glad I finally got that name right, because every time I try to say it, it does not work out for me. Okay, this is There's a Place and Twist and Shout by the Beatles. 50 cents right there. I bet this is worth a lot of money on eBay. I bet a lot of these are worth a lot of money, but I would never sell these. Oh man, I've got probably about 50 of them. I've accumulated a lot of music over the past few months that I like, but I would never sell any of these. it would bother me to sell them. They've gotten me through a lot in my life. I couldn't sell any of that. Anyways, this is Private Eyes by Daryl Hall and John Oates, and Tell Me What You Want. I saw them in concert. They're another artist that's really great live. It was a joint concert between them, well, not between, with them and Tears for Fears. Both of those bands sound really great. If they're coming to your town, go see them. They're freaking amazing. They're just great. They sound great. They sound great even though they're like, I don't know, 60 something now. I think they're all about 60 or 70 years old, but still sound great. Still sound like they did in the 80s. It was a great concert. This is the Star Wars theme, Cantina Band. I don't know what's up, and this other side is funk. I don't know what's up with this one. Every time I play it, it's really weird sounding. Like, I would play it for you, but I'm afraid some of these are like copyrighted and stuff. But it's just so weird. It skipped a bunch, and I'm glad it was only 50 cents because I'm probably never going to play it again. I don't know about it. It's just weird. Okay, I'm down to my last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to my last 6. This is the Stray Cats, Strut by the Stray Cats. And You Don't Believe Me by the Stray Cats. I didn't know who the Stray Cats were until I heard this song. I was like, oh, I know this song. No, because my dad was like, you got to get that. You don't see that very often. And I was like, okay. I'm not entirely sure if I showed you these, but this is Jukebox Hero by Foreigner and Nightlife by Foreigner. Little Miss Can't Be Wrong and Two Princes by the Spin Doctors. Yeah, I showed you guys these. But I remember showing you guys the Cutting Crew one. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, that's it for those. Next, we're going to move on to the cassette tapes, which I got a lot when I went to the at the Goodwill in Murfreesboro, if you guys know where that is, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. They have a great eBay. What is wrong with me? I'm freaking tired right now. But anyways, they have a great Goodwill that's the only place in Middle Tennessee that sells cassette tapes. Not the only place, but the only Goodwill I've seen. Sorry, there's a gnat flying around my camera. But anyways, let's get right into these cassettes that I bought. First, we're going to start out with Dion. I don't know how to pronounce that. Don't know how to say that. But their greatest hits. It has A Teenager in Love, Where or When, Run Around Sue. Another one you guys would probably know is The Wanderer, When You Wish Upon a Star, Lonely Teenager. There's a lot of good ones in that one. And I don't know if I showed you guys, but I have the Beach Boys Christmas album. It has Little Saint Nick by them. And another one that I really liked was I can't remember what it's called now. I don't know. I think it was Run Run Reindeer. Yeah, that was it. That was in a Christmas movie of some sort. I can't remember it right now, but I remember that being in it. Okay, this is Mr. Mister. Welcome to the real world. Yeah, it says real world. There we go. And the only reason I bought this one is because it has Broken Wings and Kiri. I don't know. But yeah, I've heard both of those songs before. I love Broken Wings. It's a great song. It's great. This one my dad got because he remembered it from the 80s whenever he had it, and he would listen to it whenever he was my age in his room. It was the soundtrack from Miami Vice. Yeah, I will probably be listening to this because this looks like it has some good songs on it, actually. Yeah, it's got some Phil Collins, some Roxy, Patti LaBelle. He's got some pretty good taste in music too. I got most of my liking of the synth pop genre, and most of my upbeat, beepy 80s music that I like, I got that from him. And then the rock side of me that likes Kiss and the Rolling Stones and AC/DC and all of those, that came from my mom. But I will always like my synth pop side more, honestly. Like, well, Depeche Mode isn't all synth pop, but I like them way more than I like AC/DC. And I like Kraftwerk way more than I like all of the rock people. I don't know. That's just what I prefer. I would like to know what you guys, what genre of music you guys prefer. Or, like, do you like synth pop too? I don't know. I'd like to find out, though. This is Dare to Be Stupid by Weird Al Yankovic. Yankovic, I don't know. Some people say it different ways. I say Yankovic. I don't know. I got this from my dad. I saw it. I saw Weird Al in concert with my dad. We went on Father's Day a couple years ago. I knew he would love this. I knew he would. And I love it too. I play it all the time, especially when I do my schoolwork on my computer. It's the only thing that gets me through, like if I'm stressing out for like missing a few days. Yeah. This is, yes, 9,125, 9125. I don't know. I don't know how you say that, but I know this has Owner of a Lonely Heart, which I've always liked that song. I've liked it since like I first heard it on the radio when I was like, I don't know, 4, 5. I always liked that song. This is 38 Special Flashback. The only reason I got this was Hold On Loosely. Yeah, that's the only song I know from this one. Oh, I know 20th Century Fox. I know that one. But the rest of these I don't know. But if I like Hold On Loosely and 20th Century Fox, then I'll probably like the rest of them. Also picked up Dire Straits' Brothers in Arms. This has Money for Nothing. I think it has Walk of Life. Yeah, it has Walk of Life, Why Worry, Your Latest Trick. It has a bunch of their great songs on it. I love Walk of Life. My grandmother loves it too. There's like a commercial that comes on TV and that has the music. It doesn't have like the singing in it. It just has, it's one of those like medicine commercials, and she always like dances around and stuff, and she hears that song and it makes me happy. Okay, I still got a lot to show you guys. I'm getting really slow with this. I got Madonna, You Can Dance. That's the only song. The only song I like by her is Get Into the Groove. It's the only one I can deal with. Which, I like Madonna. Madonna's a great artist. She's really like devoted to her work and everything, but I'm just not a fan. I just can't get into it, you know? I got Loverboy, Get Lucky. It sucks that this is broken in the front, but the cassette itself is still in pretty good shape. It has Working for the Weekend. I know it has Lucky Ones. It's Your Life. Yeah, it's got a lot of the good ones on there. I like that cassette a lot. Now, let's get into the recorded ones for a second. This is The Wall by Pink Floyd. Somebody recorded this. This is Pink Floyd's The Wall. This is, I guess, a different one. Like the part 2 or whatever. I know there's multiple parts to that song. This one just says Queen in sound effects. I'm kind of interested to see, because that looks really old. That looks like it could be like part of like an old band or something. So I'm really interested to see what sound effects is. Brick House and Push It. They're the only ones on here, and I always liked Big House. Big House. Brick House, not Big House. Always liked Brick House. I used to like to dance to that a lot with my sister. I got Steve Miller Band, Fly Like an Eagle. It has, of course, Fly Like an Eagle, Wild Mountain Honey, Serenade, Dance, Dance, Dance. Mercury Blues is my favorite song by the Steve Miller Band. If you don't know that song, look it up. It's a great song. I highly recommend it. I gotta put the cassette back in its case. I didn't know it was out. Whoa, that broke. They do that a lot. It makes me really sad because, like, why do they do that? Well, I know why, they're old, but whoever was like their previous owners and stuff, they shouldn't have let them get like this, to where they're like in such bad condition that if you open it, it falls apart. This one does that, another one of my other ones do that. and I can't help it. Whenever I'm in a Goodwill or something, and there's like cassette tapes that aren't in their cases, I pick up each and every one of them and find an empty case for all of them, because I can't stand seeing like little cassettes there. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm like, oh man, they're gonna get hurt, they're gonna get destroyed, they're gonna get broken. They've been around for all of these years, they need to be saved, and I have to find all of the like cases of them. And I don't know if you guys know, but I'm only 13, and I'm sitting there flipping through all the cassettes trying to look for like holders and stuff, and teenagers and older people are just walking around me like, what the crap is she doing? Don't you know those are out of date and stuff, you know? I've gotten looks from people like that. They're like, don't you know that's out of date? But nah, I don't really care if it's out of date. It's what I like. And I will continue with the showing you guys these instead of just blabbering on and making the video longer than it needs to be. So this one is Return of the Jedi, The Empire Strikes Back, and it's the whole Star Wars trilogy cassette tape. It has Star Wars main title, Princess Leia's theme, Here They Come, Empire Strikes Back. I think this has Jabba the Hutt and a bunch of the other ones. The Forest Battle. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, if you guys don't know me personally or from like any of my social media accounts. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I just had to get that. I almost bought the record version of it, but I decided not to because it was really scratched up, and I thought it'd be kind of a waste of money since I have a perfectly good working cassette. These are out of their cases, sadly, because I can't find a case for them. And this is Beatles 20 Greatest Hits, which I had this one originally, and then I found this one with the case, and then with a cassette like this. They're two different types of cassettes, but they have the same music on them, which was really confusing to me because I was like, why do they feel the need to make two different kinds, but with the same music? I don't know, but on some songs, one plays better than the other. On other songs, one plays better than the other. So I just have both of them that I switch out and listen to. Just because I'm a collector. I like to collect, like, everything, so. Okay, I'm going to keep going with the Beatles one. So I have Abbey Road by the Beatles. I was really happy to find this one because I like Maxwell Silverhammer. And I Want You, She's So Heavy. That's a really good one that I like. Come Together, of course. Here Comes the Sun, of course. Something, of course. And, where was that one? Oh, Darling. That's a good one. And Octopus's Garden. Just listen to all of Abbey Road if you can, because it's a great song. A great song. It's a great album. I got Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Oh, man. I was happy when I found this one, too. And I'm going to put this back on my wall now. Okay, I have 3 more to show you, and then I have 2 other of those small records to show you. Alright, this is Rubber Soul by the Beatles. I like Michelle on here, and Drive My Car is a good one. Norwegian Wood, I like Norwegian Wood. Yeah, but Michelle will always be my favorite on this one, even though I like Nowhere Man and all of those other ones, but yeah. I have Yellow Submarine, which is my best friend's favorite song by the Beatles. He absolutely loves it. Oh man, that's so sad. I haven't even opened this one. But look at this. That makes me so sad for it. The ink got rubbed off somehow. How does that even happen? Luckily, all the songs are listed on the back of here, because I wouldn't know what songs were there and whatnot. But yeah, now it won't close right. I'll have to sit this to the side and fix it later. Alright, I've got the Ghostbusters soundtrack, original soundtrack, which is great for Halloween. It's coming up. I'll probably listen to it tons from now till then. And I've got Cream and Derek and the Dominoes, like a joint album type thing. Yeah, best of 2 supergroups on 1 great cassette. It has Layla by Derek and the Dominoes, To Be So Sad, Key to the Highway, those are all by Derek and the Dominoes, and White Room Crossroads, Anyone for Tennis. Anyone for Tennis was on the, what was that band called? Men at Work. Huh. I wonder if they remade the song. I didn't know that. But that's by Cream on this one, and Sunshine of Your Love, that's my favorite song by Cream of all time. That one in White Room. I like both of those. That's it for cassettes, and then my last two things I want to show you guys are Hot Blooded by Foreigner in double vision, also by Foreigner, and Paula Abdul Straight Up, and there's the other one, they're both straight up. And I got both of these from the old Grapevine Antiques. And dude, if you're ever in this city, go to the old Grapevine Antiques. It's a great store. They have everything you could possibly want. It's just everything. They have decorations everywhere. It's just like piles and piles of old stuff that you can look through, and I love to do that. It's like my favorite thing to do of all time. But that's it for showing you guys these things, and I'm probably going to have to put all the stuff up now. But yeah, I will probably film some other time, and I'll probably look more put together than I do right now, because I always decide to film at about midnight. Either that or like 2 a.m. So I think it's about 1 or 2 right now. So I'll probably put up this stuff and go to sleep. But my next video, I'll probably look more put together. I'll probably try and video like in the daytime or something. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you liked this video. And I have 2 other videos that are sort of like this one. If you haven't seen them yet, you should go check those out. And if you like my channel, hit the subscribe button and like my stuff and give me like feedback in the comments and opinions of my music taste. And what's your music taste? I'd like to know, you know. I like to interact with people that are out there on the internet and stuff. So I will see you guys in the next video. Comment down below, do all that stuff. I will leave in the description the music that I've used in this video and the background and stuff. So I will see you guys later. Bye.